Alright, well, the Falcons have escaped with yet another win against the Cardinals, a team that I felt was pretty desperate coming into the Dome. They really needed to bounce back after losing 5 straight. And, well, their defense certainly gave it a pretty good effort. Their offense, on the other hand, did not give it much of an effort at all. I thought their D played really well. 6 turnovers, there's certainly something to write home about. Unfortunately, their offense could not do much with any of it. The running game for the Falcons, for me, still continues to be a problem. Michael Turner, averaged a little over 3 yards a carry, as did Jacquizz Rodgers, but really it's kind of a combination of the offensive and defensive sides of the ball for the running game. Running game continues to be a problem on defense for the Falcons, continues to be a problem on offense. I thought Turner did well when the offensive line got a good push. It wasn't very often, unfortunately. Jacquizz Rodgers bailed out the offense a couple times with some good runs. Matt Ryan, 28 of 46, 301 yards, and no touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Really just a bad game. Probably the worst game he's had statistically as far as interceptions goes. Somehow he was able to keep the team in the game. I'm not going to talk about the Cardinals quarterbacks. Neither of them played really well, and really nothing to write home about there. Really the play of the game, and really the thing that bothered me the most, was the penalty to Coach Mike Smith when he threw a challenge flag on that interception, which ended up being a really awesome attempt at interception by the Cardinals. When the one player jumped out of bounds and threw it back to his teammate, his foot was kind of on the line there, so he would have been out of bounds. It wouldn't have been a pick, but the penalty is that if you throw a challenge flag and an automatically challengeable thing like a turnover, you get a 15-yard penalty, and then the challenge or the play is not reviewed. And for me, that's pretty insane. Basically to me that makes me question the integrity of the NFL a little. You don't challenge a call, which basically means you don't care if the play is right or not. If a coach makes a mistake, I mean, we're all humans here. We all make mistakes. It doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, coming up next to the Falcons, they head to Tampa Bay, who literally stole one from the Panthers today. They're as hot as any team in the NFL right now. Then they'll head back to Atlanta to welcome in the smoking hot New Orleans Saints. I don't know how that game's going to go. I mean, that game could really go either way. You'd like to think the Falcons will pull that one off at home, but they have not been good at home this year. Then they travel to Charlotte to take on the Panthers, and then they'll welcome the New York Giants to Atlanta into the Georgia Dome. It really doesn't get any easier for them the next month, despite what the records of the teams may suggest. Here's a quick recap of the Cardinals and Falcons games. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Falcons!